okay lane here. Of course, the troll getting plenty of space.
Yeah, but I think they're doing this to try and get the matchup, right? Like, they actually want to try and slow down LTW with all this spam.
I think this will be a kill. Insania just putting in the hurt. Does hit him with the stroke. All right, a little damage on, or a support on support damage.
I wish I could know how many of his denies are just wolves, but he's getting a lot of creep denies too. Like, he just got the range creep as well.
Yeah, Lycan in the mid. Winning this CS battle against Koikba. And again, Visage hamstrung until level 6. That's his first real power spike.
Yeah, that's what we were just pointing out about Taiga. The fact he's holding those 2 wards. It's like, that's not very helpful for your guy. Yeah, one might call this a little bit of a disaster, I think. And he will now get a ward down. So we still await our first blood. Nikkei getting very low in the bottom lane.
Oh, are they going to be able to finish him off? It's going to be close, but also in the mid, Koikba TP's out. Okay, he'll be fine. Very fast fingers on the TP. A good call because Lycan did use the shapeshift and would have finished him off. Now Lycan runs down bottom. He's probably going to find a courier. Not more. Okay, doesn't go for the courier. Instead, Inkswell comes out onto Mickey. A little bit of time left on the shapeshift. Going in onto this Quap. Blink on cooldown, but now no one. Actually getting turned on. He might have overcommitted here. Resonant Pulse connects. Boxy with the TP to secure the kill. They put the dog down.
I could tip him before he was even dead. Not afraid. Says Insania.
Damn, some serious all check going.
I love this. These 2 teams are getting themselves a little rivalry. They're having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, that was one of those, like, it was a good idea from no one. I like where his head was at. He used the shapeshift, wanted to get some value out of it, but it didn't have much time left when he started diving that tower, and yeah, it backfired.
I mean, the dive was really tempting, though, because they Inkswelled the Queen of Pain, and then Mickey tried to, like, time it perfectly with the explosion, and then he missed that, and then it's like, okay, well, they just used everything. I gotta go for this.
Yeah. Well, that's the first blood, and now more action down bottom. Insania initiated on, stuck inside the kinetic field. Inkswell.
This Disruptor is 1 XP from level 3. Are you serious? 1 XP, and he didn't have Glimpse.
That would have been a good time to have Glimpse. Now, more initiation. Boxy jumps in. ILTW with the blind. Makes it so hard for the Void Spirit to find this damage. Now, Zayat's going to be the target. But again, not enough. A lot of damage exchanged, but no kill.
I can't believe there was a moment where level 1 Glimpse actually could have gotten a kill.
Then he didn't have it. And now Liquid are just going to lane rotate. The Quap has gone top, and Boxy's staying planted bottom. It's a Quap top.
Quap top. Feeling good. Yeah, I like down here. I can see how with good support rotations, right, you can always put the thread into him with the Aether Remnant. Looks like they're considering a smoke to the mid lane, perhaps. At least that's what Zayats is kind of drawn up here. If they don't smoke, though, they do have that Observer Ward placed here, which might spot the rotation in, and indeed it will.
So one player we have not talked about this game, the Centaur. Looks like there could be a rotation mid. Rezo, #1 on net worth right now. He has just been planted in that lane, working neutrals. He is farming so well in the off lane.
Back mid, they are making this approach here with the Wolves.
Yep, Koikbud does have the birds now. They ink swell one of the familiars. That's cute, but now no one goes in the back line onto Insania and does find that kill to start things off. Now they're going to try to focus the birds. Stone form keeps them safe, but
I think
one kill goes the way of VP.
I mean, with the way that went, I'm guessing Virtus Pro probably don't even suspect that there's a ward there, right? Because they have this center of the high ground. It's a nice placement from Quake because it's perfectly outside of where the sentries go up on the cliff. So it doesn't get deep warded, but they still just played right in their hands despite having forward vision of them coming. As Zayats will get a haste rune, but not a very easy conversion up top unless Mickey blinks aggressively onto Rezo.
Yeah, that Quap level 6 also, so she's got some damage. It'll be a fast put a defiance on this Centaur.
I guess he goes Hood, then right into Crimson probably. Doesn't even finish the pipe. I feel like I would... Well, maybe Crimson isn't that good. Like, it's tempting to get Crimson because you see a Visage lineup, but then there's also Queen of Pain and Void Spirit. And Void Spirit is just like so much magic damage that perhaps the pipe is better.
Yeah, it's kind of a toss-up because the Queen of Pain has that pure damage mixed in. Like, there's just enough magic damage, but hard to say rush pipe and feel good. Down to the bottom, Ogre going to be caught. 3-on-1 here, solo on the run, and will certainly fall.
Surrender.
And then an instant smoke as well.
Where are we going?
Go on the hunt. I don't know. They don't even have Inkswell. But they have the Astral Step, so perhaps they're hoping to just combo into no.
I guess they know Lycan doesn't have ulti, or it's just about to come up, so maybe trying to capitalize on this window. And yeah, they're going to catch him with 10 seconds to go.
Oh, wait. Nice.
Wow, Stampede. Almost enough. Almost enough. It was a good try from the Centaur. But hey, a great gank for Liquid. 2-1.
Yeah, good time to collapse mid there, because they, oh, they're going to take that top outpost in time. He started it early enough, so they're not going to get any XP.
Wow, that's big. That's
so they just got a kill mid. They converted it into the tower damage, if not completely finished off here. It looks like Solo might drive them back, but what a win here at 10 minutes for Liquid.
Yeah, this is big.
Like, they got 3 heroes coming mid, and I don't even think they're going to get anything for it.
Stampede on cooldown for a while.
Now you're pressured to just face tank this tower and go for it. Like, you have 10 stacks to retaliate. Rezo's just going to grab a couple more. He's Bloodlusted too. What level is Bloodlust? Level 2 Bloodlust.
Okay. Wow.
It's a big Centaur, dude. Look at this guy. This guy's huge. He's as tall as the tower.
That is one benefit to Bloodlust Centaur. You can instill fear in the hearts of your enemies with sheer size alone.
It's the Suns fan strat.
Yeah. Got to flex on him. But interesting Ogre build. Is this like the new style Ogre? You skip Ignite completely and just go for the stun Bloodlust? Or is this a solo special?
I'm a fan. I mean, it was a lane down bottom where Ignite wasn't really going to do anything. Right? Because he didn't have Orb of Venom anyway, so it's not like he's going to like Orb of Venom and Ignite and like chase down Taiga on that Rubik. So I just prefer level 6. I really want as many points in Fire Blast as I can get because of the 2x chance of 75%. I think ever since that's been buffed, like the Fire Blast build is way better.
2x on Ignite. It's the trade-off, right? Ignite's not as good with the ultimate when you're at level 6, but Ignite is really handy in a lot of scenarios. 5 seconds of a 20% slow can definitely be combo.
Now, he's a sad Ogre right now. Wait, really? Really? You're going to pop the 6 solo? That was very optimistic. He's buying time for his mid lane. We'll go with that. As they do take down the tower.
Yeah. Per usual, fighting alongside the siege creeps. Mickey will get that kill onto Zayats.
They even instantly pinged up the ward, though. It was like, all right, she definitely had a ward there, guys.
But Stampede, Blink, thought no one might try to pursue after seeing that Quap Blink, but
now Rezo, he has no Stampede.
Yeah, Mickey's on the low ground, hits him with a dagger. Now the follow-up, the chill. And he is going down. Grave Chill, that's what it's called.
the chill. Yo, chill.
Hey,
Dude, chill.
hit him with the chill. I almost called it chill clone, but that just didn't sound right.
Well, he's got his helm, and he's going to opt for the Crimson versus a Lycan Troll Draft. Very nice choice. Mind you, this Lycan also has Necro 3 and a Quelling Blade, but well, look, getting some branches in there, dude. Where's the value, you know?
Top lane, getting chased down. Boxy hits him with the resonance, and there you go. They burst him down. Troll hasn't skilled up the ulti anyway, so didn't have a battle trance reset, but nice kill for Liquid. 7-1. It's only a 1K, 1.5K net worth lead, but they are doing pretty well in this laning phase. Pretty crisp rotations thus far. Wow, Visage is going to go for Crimson Guard.
Yeah. I mean, it's like control. It's good.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, so auras it is.
I think Rezo's making the right call by going Hood Blink. I was kind of thinking about it after we were talking about the discussion of the auras, and I just thought, you know, I think he just needs a Blink. Like, sometimes it feels like the best Centaur games are the ones where you don't have to buy Blink. Because, you know, like, by that measure, like, Stampede's good enough for an initiation. Unfortunately, this isn't one of those games. Like, there's Queen of Pain and Void Spirit. You're going to need the Blink, right?
Definitely. And I think Casual Hood on Centaur is really good. He is going to pick up the pipe later, but it's such a value item on this hero. Hurts a little more now that you have that 200 gold recipe. We're out of the heyday of Hooded Defiance, but valuable as you start getting points in that double edge, of course.
And they will go for the deny on the mid tower, too. Just too risky to leave up, I suppose, versus the birds. But Liquid are smoked up behind Mickey, hoping there's a ward on that high ground that they're sneaking around. But the Ink Spell's not going to connect there with the blink forward.
Yeah. Kind of a tall order, but I like that Liquid are trying to find these little openings to stay aggressive, though.
We finally get to talk about, well, hopefully Boxy won't die up top here. He might just get ulti. Yeah, he's...
Smoke rotation from Liquid, though. They're going to come in and try
so
to save
patient.
Boxy. Boxy is kind of bait right now. They're going to go in onto the Troll instead. Big time damage, and they destroy him. The Static Storm kinetic field from Zayats is not nearly enough. He does have reinforcements coming. The Lycan wrapping around the backside. No one's here, but he's trying to find a target, and he's just going to run out. He's just doing laps. Oh, the Lycan is
just got
now
baited, dude.
Destroyed. Boxy stunned up, but do they have the damage on the side of VP? Boxy going to get off the Dissimulate, and the rest of Liquid now bringing in the damage. They can't kill the Centaur, but Mickey comes in, might be able to grab this Ogre. There is still a Sonic Wave. They won't need it for that kill, but they're still on the hunt. TP out from no one. He finds the tree for the fog. The familiars can't get there in time.
Yeah, he had the wolf following Boxy, so he had a pretty good idea of like the stuns that were left. Pretty devastating there, and I like what they were trying to do, because I think they were waiting until he lost the shield, right? Like the physical damage shield, so that Troll could really go in from the Resonant Pulse, and then they were going to ult, but then Boxy kind of felt that coming. So the second he lost his Resonant Pulse, he just jumped back. And then his team, of course, enclosed him behind. But we finally have a game where we get to talk about the Soulbind interaction. One of the few spells that doesn't work. The Soul Assumption.
Oh.
Worthless. You know?
Yeah, we talk about it a lot. It's on that short list of things that aren't a displacement that for whatever reason still doesn't work.
Yeah.
Single.
I guess it's, I mean, we just assume it has to do with the charges, but yeah, I don't know, it'd be a cool combo if it did work.
It does a lot of damage.
I feel like Visage needs some help.
Yeah, right? You're telling me that's the change that would break Visage. Oh, okay.
Ah, yes. Just pick Grimstroke every game.
Well, VP get a free tower up top, utilizing that siege creep. Man, you know, we've pointed out a lot, but I feel like I wasn't noticing it before, and now that I know that it's a thing, pro players really play around siege creeps. Like, towers pretty much exclusively die when there's a siege creep, because that's the only time pros feel like it's value to put in the effort to kill the tower. It's kind of stunning how well they play around these siege creeps.
And the other thing we talk a lot is the trade of this bottom tier 2. So they scan the Roche Pit once their creep wave approaches, because they don't want to show too many heroes. They're just like, all right, well, the scan was empty, so they're not in there now. That might buy us enough time, but Virtus Pro, they're going to go right in, because this is what everyone does.
The play, the space creator, with Troll, with Hal, you can kill Roche very
There's a sentry
quickly.
down that sees Mickey there, too, as he was approaching.
Liquid are in the neighborhood, and yeah, they're close enough that VP go, okay, they're not going to take the tower. The choreography is going to fall apart, and we are not going to take the risk to commit to the pit.
Now, they do have an Alpha Wolf, though, and the Visage Bird, so I feel like they can just kind of leave Koikba. The one problem will be you don't want Koikba to get jumped by himself.
Right. Rezo lane, though. Gonna start this off with a taunt. Boxy doesn't commit despite having the ink swell. Understandably so. VP with a lot of reinforcements. Just they were hoping that might be just a solo Centaur, but alas.
Slowly chipping down that tower. Now they're going to work on these Ancients, though, with the neutral items coming out.
Yeah. As long as VP don't take Roche, Liquid are pretty okay with controlling this side of the map. It will give them a slightly more efficient farm route, but they constantly have to rotate their way over, send these birds. We've got a Mud Golem right now, ready to hurl some boulders. The hero Mud Golem scouting out the Roche pit, sees the light, tanks the Necro units.
Oh, 200 damage. 200 gold, rather. Sorry. Get excited.
Thought you were referencing like how much HP the Shard Golems have. Yes?
Nah, I just get all.
Shard.
All excited. I hate seeing Helm Creeps die, man. That is a painful nerf that they gave that.
It's just a flat 200 every time, right? Regardless.
It was too good. Yeah, you just get 200 gold straight up.
It's nice.